What would you do if somebody had given you your bank details and you take your money out and they send you a text saying, "Where's my money?" with a kiss on the end? Wouldn't you carry on?
Madam, you are a disgrace.
It's like a gift in a way.
Did you just come into my courtroom and suggest to me that abusing the trust of this gentleman was a gift? Did you just suggest to me that dishonesty is an appropriate way to behave? Did you just come into my court and tell me that that sort of misappropriation, theft or fraud is okay? Did you? Did you?
But he didn't stop.
Did you?
He didn't stop me.
Did you do that? Get out. Get her out. Out.
Whoa, Judge Rinder went off. I just met Judge Rinder last week on the first Karen court video. Looks like I'm gonna have to watch some Judge Rinder, okay? Next time I'm sick. Move over, Judge Judy and Joe Brown. Judge Rinder is here. He was pissed off.
In the case of Miller versus Rasmussen, when it comes to 3-year-old Zaylee Rasmussen, Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
Be respectful.
I'm sorry. Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve. You just showed me where your priorities were right there.
I'm sorry.
Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
Man, people are getting told off today, and I'm here for it. I like that the bailiff came over. Is that what they're called? The bailiff? That he came over and was like, be respectful. So scary. Like, sorry, man. Oh, dang. Wow, that's crazy. Is this real life? Like, are these shows real? I know they're like real people, but are these actual problems or are they like dramatized? Let me know.
Life. It's none of your business, Sean. It has nothing to do with
Miss
you or
Hardwick?
boys. No.
You will be held in contempt of this court if you become disruptive.
I don't care. I haven't done anything to this court. Haven't done anything to
Okay.
him.
She will be
It
arrested
doesn't
for
make
contempt
any-
of the
It
court.
doesn't make any difference.
You will serve 10 days for contempt of court. Go now.
Oh my gosh. She probably got more than 10 days after that freak out. You can't jump on the judge? No way. I know. Come on. When you're in their courtroom, it's their courtroom and you have to listen. I know sometimes you might not like it, but that's the way that goes.
Got you on video.
It's my house.
That's fine. Your Honor, I had no intention on skipping out on the lease.
Just a
All I
second.
want to do is my house.
Whether you did or not, she was whole.
It's my house.
She doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand that. She's not getting 1 cent from you, not a
you.
penny. And if
Thank you.
the hole has to be fixed, let her fix it. She's got to learn to control that temper. She had no right. You understand that.
And that's the truth. We stand Judge Judy over here on Top 10 Central.
It would be like Mr. Schlesinger, if you paid your $2,000 rent on October 1st, on October 28th, Mr. Schlesinger came and busted in through your front door. You said, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I paid my rent through the end of this month. You have no right to bust in the front door of my house. This belongs to me until the end of the month.
But like, yeah, oh my God, man, landlords are crazy. Landlords are crazy, especially living in like a city like Toronto. Holy smokes, they're wild. They want you to bend over backwards for them and then they want to do nothing for you. It's just wild.
Did you say something?
Sorry, can I have a tissue? I'm allergic.
Oh, John. Goodbye, John.
See you later.
Off you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is clearly like the British Judge Judy.
Bye.
No, out you go. Really? I've been called a lot worse by a lot better than you.
I can't.
What a chump.
I don't understand why, of all the people to be rude to, why on earth? Why on earth? Don't know why it's gonna be the judge. Just seems like a bad decision, personally. I don't know.
Both parents are fit and proper persons to have custody of the minor child. I'm awarding joint custody.
Just take me now. I can't do this. This is a disgrace.
What you guys are doing,
Dang.
you need to neglect your son.
Dang. I mean, I don't know any of the intricacies, so I can't comment on anything, because maybe she's right. Who knows? I mean, I don't think you should just get up and yell at the judge. It usually doesn't work out well. But, you know, when you're talking about your kid, assuming that's the joint custody.
Hey, I'm talking.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
Miss who?
She's not a girl. It's Miss Toller.
It's Judge Toller.
Judge Toller.
Be quiet. I have a question.
I love this. Okay, Judge Toller. I got a new one. I love this one. This one was the best so far. I want to be in that courtroom. So far, I would drive. I'd go on a road trip to be in Judge Toller's, Miss Toller, in her courtroom. I like that one, Judge Toller. I'm like trying to remember Toller.
I got another. And I'm gonna keep taking care of him. And at the end of the day, that is my grandson. I'm still gonna take care of him. I bet I can.
This is about the most ignorant stuff I done seen in here in a long time. Sit down. Sit down. Miss Sism, you sit in that chair. Miss Sism, sit down. And Miss Riley, have a seat. This is just ignorant. Come over here, Anthony. Sit down. You all are just, this is shameful.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She always goes off. I feel like if she is a mom, she's probably a really good mom. I just get that vibe from her, you know what I mean? She lays down the law, but she also is caring, you know? She just wants what's right. I'm acting like I know her. I don't even know what her name is. Paternity court.
Okay. Are you driving right now?
Yeah.
You're suspended and you're in court. First of all, interrupting the court.
I'm not even driving. I'm parking somebody's car because they couldn't park. That's all I was doing. Hey, my car is a female car. Parking in the tight spot for it.
All right, I'm gonna need you to park the car and get out the car, okay?
If you having a bad day, just say that.
I'm not having a bad day until you started talking while driving at the same time that you're suspended.
Oh my gosh. That's so stupid. At first I was like, this is funny. That's like the security or like front desk guy in like the Johnny Depp thing. But he's suspended? He's not supposed to be driving. It's already bizarre to do Zoom court while you're driving, and it's hilarious. You just videotaped you just zoomed a judge while committing a crime. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Like what? Give me what was stolen.
My wallet.
What was in your wallet?
It was $50.
Okay.
I had to replace all my IDs. I had gift cards in there, my earpiece, and a calculator.
There was no earpiece in there, ma'am.
I love it. I love it. Judging for the plaintiff for the amount of $500. That's what I think it's worth, madam. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh, just admitted to the crime. That's crazy. That was probably the easiest court day they've ever had. No problem. That's wild.
All the pictures. Just a second. Hand down. I don't have a counterclaim,
Hands
sir.
up? Well, what is a counterclaim?
We just wanted her out. We didn't want nothing to do with her.
We don't ever see her again.
We just wanted her out.
Please.
Can I just
Put her
ask
out.
for 5 minutes?
Put her out.
2 minutes.
Put her out.
Want to say,
Put her out.
explain her
Put her
story
out.
for 2 minutes because I feel like you're
Out.
manipulating.
Out.
You're manipulating
Out.
the situation
Out.
with your questions.
Out.
Come this way.
This is ridiculous.
I don't know, it just seems like if you really want to win your case, there are better ways to do it. And now you don't get to say anything. You gotta listen to the judge in the courtroom. It's their courtroom. It's just, you have to. You gotta play by their rules. And Judge Judy does not mess around. We know that.
What do you mean?
Urine, Judge.
You wouldn't tell Porky Pies to Judge Rinder, would you?
No, Judge.
Did you pee on Kieran's drum kit?
Yes, but it was for a very good reason.
What was the extremely good reason that you decided? What was the official language you used, sir?
Scottish.
No, no.
This whole case already, just like the small clip we got to watch, looks absolutely bonkers. So I can't even imagine. That's so funny. What in the world is going on? That's hilarious. Oops, he just misunderstood.
My wallet.
What was in your wallet?
It was $50.
Okay.
I had to replace all my IDs. I had gift cards in there, my earpiece, and a calculator.
There was no earpiece in it now.
I remember this one. Just sold himself out.
Judgment for the plaintiff for the amount of $500. That's what I think.
Yay!
Madam.
His buddy was probably so pissed at him. Like, why did you have to say that? You should just, whatever. Yikes, bad news bears. Oh man, that sucks.
Oh, she don't even have any futures. Give my baby time to get a face.
The first child looked just exactly like me. Exactly like me. This child looked nothing like me.
She doesn't have any futures yet. She 3 weeks
Future?
old.
She does have a future.
She's 3 weeks. Futures.
Features. Oh, I was about to say that's why we're here to get this baby a future.
She's 3 weeks old, Your Honor. She
Your
doesn't.
Honor.
All right, so you saying her
features?
features aren't fully.
Oh my gosh, that was very different. That's so funny. At first, I was confused the first time she said it. Then on the second time, I caught on and I was like, oh, she means features. And then the judge got it, thank God. Two very different things. Everyone was very stressed for a second. They were like, wait, what? Those little babies are so cute. Aw. Just little newborn babies are so weird looking. I love it. It's so funny. They're just chilling. They look like little aliens in a good way.
What happened was he left the house. We were arguing. I said, come home. He wanted to hang up the phone. I said, I keep calling back and back. He hangs up the phone. I said, okay. I grabbed the bottle. You right. I had his little pants out. I was like, what you want to say now? You want to talk to me now, right? He over there acting all just like he didn't want to say nothing now. You know that's exactly what happened too. Didn't nobody apologize? Listen to me. Where do you think you are? You think you're on Springer? You're not. You're not. You want to go to a therapist? Go someplace else. Listen to me.
I don't need to see a therapist. Only one person is going to have. Only one person. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000.
What about my computer? What about my computer? What about my computer? If you don't sit here and let me, you gonna walk away like that? That don't even make no sense.
Dang, don't argue with Judge Judy. We all learned that at like 7 years old. Staying home from school, we all learned don't argue with Judge Judy, okay? It does not go well for the people who choose to do that. She's ruthless.
My English is very bad, I'm sorry.
Just relax. Is there anything you want to tell me about this?
Looking for Billy's Pizza and for driver.
All right, so Mr. Rees, you will drive a pizza delivery.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You have to deliver pizza, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you want it to be hot when you get it there, right? Nice and warm.
Yeah.
So you rush, you drive fast.
Not too much.
Sometimes.
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 Depending.
You're supposed to say, I never speed. That's what you're supposed to say. Let's try again. Rees, you are a pizza delivery man, right?
Yeah.
And you want to make sure the pizza is hot.
Yeah.
When you deliver it.
Exactly.
So you drive fast to get there, right?
Right.
Oh, dang. He's trying to help. That's so funny. I have a good feeling that he probably still helped him out because, you know, he does stuff like that. And people like who are working hard sometimes deserve a break. You know what I mean? So we all sometimes speed a little bit, and although we shouldn't, you know, sometimes we do. And that doesn't mean that you deserve a ticket you can't pay. You know what I mean? And that, you know, it takes a lot to go to court to fight a speeding ticket. So normally people aren't doing that just for the fun of it. You know what I mean?
You're an idiot and a scammer. I don't believe a word of
dang.
what you just said. So stupid. I know who you are. I established who you were before we even started this. You are an example of why people should have to take tests before they're allowed to have children. Something wrong with you. That's my judgment. Goodbye.
Dang, imagine if Judge Judy was the judge in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. Imagine, oh my gosh, it would have been even more of a circus than it already was. The judge in the trial, Penny? I don't know her last name. Like, how disrespectful am I? I just know her, I think her name was Penny. Could be entirely wrong about that though. Like, she was calm, cool, collected, and she had to be. Judge Judy wouldn't have put up with the antics. you know? I don't know, this probably had something to do with the panorama. I'm not exactly sure, but it seems like it. This seems like new Judge Judy. You know, she's got a different robe on, her hair is different. I feel like the courtroom is different. Does Judge Judy have a different show now? Or did they just update it? I've got some Judge Judy questions going on here.
First life. Out. Did you hear what I said? You know who I'm looking at. You got my eyes? Blue, black, out. Out.
His face.
Yeah. It would be you. Out. Just go. Say nothing. Thank you.
He really was shocked that he was getting kicked out, but listen, you gotta be quiet in Judge Judy's courtroom. That's just the way it goes, okay? She doesn't tolerate loud laughing. But that is truly a disturbance, so I do understand. But he really was shocked that that was the answer.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, man. Come back. Come back. Give me the paper again. Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
Then gave him the finger.
Come back again. Did you say? Did you say that?
Yes, sir. I did.
Oh, you did say that?
I'm not
I find you in
gonna-
direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
I mean, yeah, like, listen, there is part of me that's conflicted about this, to be perfectly honest, because, you know, it should be based on the crime, but at the same time, your attitude always lends into those things. Your attitude always lends in, even if it was like a jury, you know? That's why some people don't want to take the stand themselves.
And I don't know who he is, but whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member. I mean, the entire time that Mr. Zerker's sister was speaking, that clown, and that's what I'm going to call him, a clown, was sitting there smiling and laughing. And you can go too, because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail.
I've actually seen this one like just on my own personal time on YouTube, and it's like she was like laughing while somebody delivered like a victim impact statement or something.
So leave. Anybody that can sit there and laugh and smirk when somebody, take her, she's going in the back. She's going in the back. Anybody else want to go? You can go too.
Imagine, yeah, go to, I think she probably only went to jail for like a day, but still, go, sit in there and think about what you did. It's like when you're a kid and you gotta like put your nose in the corner. I'm like, go sit in that cell and think about what you did, okay? Maybe reflect, because that's so inappropriate.
I need to learn to behave myself. Made one payment of $100, and you sold the horse to her for $1,500, which means she owes you $1,400.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Good. Judgment's on the clown to claim for $1,400. We're done. Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Okay. That's so funny. What the hell? Can I watch that one again, Chris? Even I, like, listen, I don't owe anybody $1,400, and even I'm sitting here like, what in the world? Everyone was shocked. Even, especially the people who showed up because they wanted to watch Judge Judy that day. They just got to watch 30 seconds of her. That's crazy.
Wait, you want to watch this again?
Nah, it's cool. I did, but now I'm over it. I worked it out.
Sorry, sir. False alarm.
Oh, that's so funny. I love Judge Judy. Man, when I was a kid and I was sick, like in elementary school and stuff, and I was staying home sick, that's all I did was just watch Judge Judy and Judge Mathis all day, because that's what's on TV.
And Joe Brown.
And Joe Brown! Oh my God, how did I forget Judge Joe Brown?
Mommy's gone.
Everything, yeah. I used to cook for him.
Cook?
Yeah.
That I ought to consider them living in indentured servitude because they cleaned, mowed and cooked for their husband or their partner. That would make almost every wife in this country a slave. Do you understand?
That's right, yeah, I do understand.
Let me tell you something. People who are slaves live in appalling circumstances, do hours of unpaid work, under threat of duress if they leave, you left. Your request to me to grant you £2,000 for having lived as a slave.
Well,
would you like to withdraw it?
Yes.
Splendid.
I feel like he really left her no choice there. But like, seriously, I mean, you can't just say those kinds of things and think that it's just okay. Like, listen, I don't think that you, like, clearly things weren't good in your marriage, but like, you don't have to sue them, first of all. Second of all, we can use different language and different terms. You know, there's just a lot. There's just a lot. I'm sure there's a third of all somewhere in there, but can't think of it right now.
This is my wonderful husband. Oh. I got the ticket. He was driving my car. Oh. I'm not guilty. Oh. He is.
So you came here today to tell me he's guilty?
I'm not guilty. The ticket's in my name.
No,
I'm not guilty.
No, I understand that. I said, you came here today to tell me he's guilty. So the first thing you did was throw him under the bus.
I'm not throwing myself under.
I've seen so many clips of this judge, and I love him. He's just so nice. He's so kind. He makes so much sense. I don't know, I just really appreciate him. Every time I see his clips, you know, I just get that good, warm, fuzzy feeling. Judge Caprio, I think his name is. Yeah. If you're bored, you should definitely watch more clips of him. He's great. Just some feel-good moments in there, in his courtroom. He's funny.
Matters know what happened on this case. I have 8 further proceedings, or I have to see you for 1 further set. Set for the review next week.
Watch
His
again
lawyer's face.
as Webb literally spit on the judge. But this incident is far from the last time Bass Webb will spit in the face of the law.
Oh, wow, that really cut off on a cliffhanger. His lawyer's face though, he just turned and he's like, how am I? Help me help you, man. Please, please help me help you. That's crazy. And that's like, that's a whole separate charge now.
What?
Can I just say he admitted to us that he was intoxicated?
I don't care if he's intoxicated or not. What were you cursing at him for? What were you cursing at him for? Your best friend tells me you were cursing at him from the car. Were you intoxicated?
We were being dumb, and then he confronts 2 tiny women in front of the house while him, and it wasn't 3, it was like 5 or 6 of his friends.
Were you cursing at 5 or 6 of his friends for, you idiot?
Because they're losers.
Do you get it? Do you get it? They're manipulative. She's a problem. Your daughter.
Yikes. I want to know more. I need to go home and watch some Judge Judy today. I need to know what's going on in these. Again, like, why does everybody give the judge attitude? I guess you kind of have to on like these shows like Judge Judy and Joe Brown and stuff, because, you know, it's a TV show and I think that's why people go on there. It's like the Maury of courtrooms.